was
And it was
23,
another
I think.
name.
It was I have this prints. I don't know if it's from that same time, but I have this print saved on iPhone. Hopefully I can find them so I can put it here. And I was called Rita. Rita was
Rita.
my name. And I'm 23 on Tinder.
You could be a Rita.
Hi, this is Iris.
And this is Sophia.
And you're listening to Undressed.
Hello.
Hi, y'all.
How are we doing today?
Wow, you're singing.
I
You're
had
happy.
3 coffees today.
3?
I had 3 coffees today, and so I'm ready.
Oh my
Bring
God.
it on.
Damn.
I'm ready.
How did that happen?
I woke up at 7.
Wow. PT?
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, by the time that it's 11, I already need the second coffee in the
So you
morning.
have one before workout.
No, I have one like straight after workout. It's
Okay.
a 9. But like at 11, I'm ready for another one.
Oh my God, you have enough energy to do a PT class at 7 in the morning without coffee?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know why? Because I'm really scared of what might happen if I have coffee. Imagine like on 2 areas. The first area is, and I'm gonna overshare, what if I need to go to the bathroom? Because like coffee has an
Intestines?
effect, you know? And then what if I like, I don't know, like what if I get my heart like really pumping and like I'm like doing cardio plus the coffee? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't feel the need to have it.
But a lot of people actually, like the workout freaks, some people do a lot of caffeine before workout because it helps to, I don't know, lose weight. I don't know how it works, but I guess your heart pumps more. Makes sense.
True.
But yeah, wow, 3 coffees.
3 coffees. But
You're
yeah,
full of
I'm feeling
energy.
good. I'm feeling good and ready for this episode.
I had 2, only 2 coffees. But hopefully, if I had 3, I would be dying. I would love that, but I would be dying.
Yeah.
Do you have any updates since last week?
Do I have any updates? Oh, I actually do. I haven't been to the movies like in ages.
Oh, I saw you went to the movies.
And
yeah.
then this weekend I went twice.
Twice?
Twice. It was so random.
Wow.
The first time it was like one of my friends. She was like, "Oh, let's watch this movie. It's called Anyone But You." And I was like, "Okay, why not?" And then on Sunday, my boyfriend was like, "My friends want to go watch the new Ferrari one. Do you want to go?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Okay." So I went to the movies twice.
Nice.
And I had
I missed
popcorns
the
twice.
movies. Twice. I actually saw your story at the movies, and you actually sent me a DM back then about popcorns. And since like you pulled me into that world, I went and I bought some popcorns over the weekend.
Ooh.
Not from movies, they're not as good, but I bought like at supermarket and I ate it at home. I was thinking about going to the movies, but I couldn't find like any specific movie that I really wanted to watch that was available. So I ended up watching a movie at home. I watched the Kitchen.
Me too. I
You
also
watched
watched that. It was
Oh my God, 3 movies, 3
Yeah.
coffees.
No,
You're-
that one I saw I watched yesterday.
Yesterday. It's like the vibe is nice. I like
The
the setting,
vibe
but the
is nice.
story is boring.
No, like
Nothing happens.
lack of explanation.
Is
I
that?
don't
Oh my
know,
God.
like why? Why did you got there? I don't know. If you guys want to watch, it's called The
Yeah.
Kitchen, and apparently it's in London, the year 2044.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's cool because it has like that sci-fi vibe that we like.
Yeah, the cyberpunk neon
Yeah.
vibe. It's like a society. It looks like it's after something, but you never end up knowing
No.
what happened.
And then it ends. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lot of lack of information too. I felt the same.
Yeah. Oh well, but I think those are my news. What about you?
I'm in this stage of like of building my house that everything like they need something from me every single day almost. So it's been tiring. My weekend was like IKEA, other shops of like furniture and like ovens and fridges and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they all like you need the fridge size to be able to build a kitchen, and it's like this ongoing circle that you need to know everything that you're gonna have
Yeah.
in the end, which is so annoying. But yeah, it's at least it's fun. It's the
Yeah.
most fun part
I
out of
agree.
all of it till now. And also I went back to my dance classes finally.
Ooh, did you
Yes.
enjoy it?
a lot. I missed it
Yeah.
a lot. And I went 2 days in a row last week. So Friday and Thursday. And Thursday, it was hard, but it was okay. And then on Friday, I got there and it was like floor work. And if you ever dance before, floor work's like the worst because you get like bruised and it's very hard. It needs like strength. And like the entire weekend, I couldn't move at all. Like no gym ever gives me this kind of pain. It's like the
Yeah.
whole body. I couldn't even move. I was bruised. I was like,
Oh my god.
what the fuck just happened? But it got me excited because I feel like this place that I'm in now, it has some really good dancers. So I want to keep up.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
it's
That's
nice.
like challenging.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
challenging. Yeah,
that's nice.
so it's fun.
Hey, so
And it's
happy for
all
you.
my updates. And you're going away
To
on vacation.
Copenhagen,
Yeah, vacation
yes.
is work, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You're not gonna miss us because we have everything covered, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm basically gonna go for like Copenhagen Fashion Week for the first time. And
So
yeah,
exciting.
I'm excited. Let's see, because it's really cold, so I'm not really excited for that. But let's see how I'll handle everything. I love the city. I love like Copenhagen, the vibes. It's probably my favorite European city.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. And yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes.
I'm gonna take notes because I really want to visit someday. I never went to Copenhagen, and everyone that I'm meeting lately says like that it's the best city in Europe. So I'm
Yeah.
very curious, and that everyone is very stylish. So hopefully, I can take some notes out of your
Yeah.
itinerary and then go in a more warmer weather.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're gonna love it, to be honest.
So today we have a very interesting theme, and it came straight out of the pink balls randomly, but we were looking at the calendar today and it's gonna air close to Valentine's.
Yeah.
So it was a match made in heaven.
Exactly.
And this will probably be our Valentine's episode. And oh my God, dating world, we're probably not the ones to talk with a lot of experience because we've been in a long relationship for a while. But we're gonna just read some stories of you and give our insights. I don't know if you guys want to hear more about like people that date a lot, or if you want to hear more about like having a more balanced relationship, but we're gonna try to touch on everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's also exciting to see like realities that we are unaware of.
Exactly.
You know? Like
that feeds me. That's why I'm obsessed with dating shows. And I always love reality shows, but dating reality shows are my favorites.
Yeah.
And I feel it like kind of like leads the sparkle that if you have a long relationship, it kind of not that it fades, but you don't get like butterflies every day, right? So it's fun to see other people start relationships because that period of time is when you get more nervous and you're like, you know. So it's fun to see other people going through that, and I enjoy it a lot. All the drama.
I agree. So yeah. Oh, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you like it? What do you feel about that?
I'm not a big fan, actually. No.
I'm the same. I always give my boyfriend like a little treat or like a little present, but we don't do like the going out, having dinners somewhere fancy, like big romantic gestures. No.
Yeah, I would like to go have dinner out, but usually it's so crowded and you need to book
and
in
it's so
advance, so I
overpriced.
end up spending at home usually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
everything is very overpriced, like you're saying. But I'm not one of those. We are not one of those couples that celebrate like a year anniversary, a month. There are people that celebrate days.
I know, it's
like
insane.
a million days.
It's insane. How do you keep up? Don't you
I
have
don't
like
know.
life going on? How do you remember?
I don't know, but we never were like that. Not even in the beginning. Not like,
no, I'm
oh my
the same.
God, 2 months.
Yeah.
So we're not big Valentine Day lovers. I think in the beginning, if it's the first year of the relationship,
it's cute.
you want to do something for the person, I think. It's like the first Valentine's Day. But after that, I think it's just like you need to celebrate almost like every day of the relationship, and it's not like one big. But I'm not a hater either.
No,
if you
me
like
neither.
it's fine.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cute. Okay. So we decided to start the episode with a really fun activity, which is gonna be reading Reddit stories. We basically searched the internet for like the most unhinged stories that we're possibly gonna find, so you guys wouldn't have to.
Related to love or dating?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, do you want to read the first one?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
All right, so we dated for like 2.5 years in college. Apparently, a few months in, she wrote the notepad thing. It basically said why she didn't want to be with me. She was really Christian, really Christian, and we were having sex, so we needed to break up. Also, I swore sometimes, and that was no good. It said, I hope one day you find this so you can learn the truth and we can break up. Okay, wait.
Wait. She wrote the notepad thing. What does that mean? She wrote in a notepad?
For him to find, so
Eventually?
Was she still with him, but had that for him to find eventually. Okay, so yeah, she left a breakup message for him to find. It's like an Easter egg, but she keeps dating him. So
every day she wakes up, she's like, "Is it today? Is it today?"
Probably she didn't have the courage. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Then we continued to date for years. Oh my gosh. We went on trips, vacations together. I would go to Thanksgiving at her family's house. She would road trip in a car for 12 hours to go to my house for a week. Oh my God, 12 hours driving?
I could never.
Yeah.
I could never.
Everything seemed fine. We never really fought. We had sex multiple times a day. Oh my God. Okay. Damn, I wish I was still young. Okay, so this person is like thinking about the past here. We lived together. Then I bought a new laptop, so I was going through really truthfully to see what I needed to pull off my old laptop. Then I found a notepad document or whatever they are called, text document. It was just named 3 dots. Before opening, I was like, what the fuck? I never used notepad before. Then I read it. It was like, what the hell? So he read the breakup note. So I confront her. She says it's still what she wants. She just wanted to be over and has been wanting that for years. I asked her why. Then she told me that she wanted to, but every time she looked at me, she would change her mind. But every time I wasn't around, she only thought about how she wanted to break up with me. Then she tells me about how, like a year ago, she had an abortion. Oh my God, I'm getting so confused here. What the hell?
This is a roller coaster.
I never even knew she was pregnant. She was pregnant with my kid and never told me for over a year. I ran away from that crazy bitch as fast as possible. Crazy part of my life. Oh my God.
The Lulu.
So, this is blowing my mind. She wanted to break up because she was Christian and religious and she didn't want to have sex, but then they were having sex multiple times a day. Then she had a kid and aborted it, which is not very Christian thing to
do. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
So yeah, thank God that ended.
I'm
so
happy
creepy.
for you. Wow.
Creepy that she
Dodged
had
the bullet.
Yeah.
Dodged
what a
the
Easter
bullet.
egg. Fine. A breakup note.
I know. You know, some people find like the pros and cons.
No,
Oh my
really?
God, that would kill me.
Oh my God.
Like when, I don't know, in the beginning of a relationship, when your other half is trying to decide if she breaks up with you or not.
God.
And it's like pros, pretty, cons,
Annoying.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, something related to what you do, like a
Small
waitress.
dick.
Small dick.
Imagine, poor guy.
Pros, rich guy. But yeah, imagine finding that.
Yeah, no.
I would break up immediately.
Same. If it's a notepad, Oh my god! I wish that her reply was like, "That's old," and then I changed my mind. But she just replied that she'd been wanting to break up for years.
But every time she looks at it, she doesn't have the courage. Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm sorry you wasted that time with her, but yeah, at least now you have a cool story to tell.
And seems like he still misses the multiple sex thing. He was like, "Oh, good times when I was still young." So at least you had a good memory from
True.
all this.
True. Okay, let's go for the next one. I woke up to a chilly morning today. Okay, today. Wow.
Fresh.
And ran to the shower, wanting to warm up as fast as possible. I turned the water on, stripped down, and put my hand out to feel if it had heated up yet. It had not.
Is this gonna be related to dating? Okay. Detailed.
In order to conserve heat, I thought it was wise to crouch down into a ball to minimize my surface area.
Is this a joke that our producer?
I think
put
our
here?
producer is playing with us, but I'm gonna keep reading.
So she crawled into, or
Okay.
he crawled into a little ball.
A little ball to conserve heat. And to keep reaching into the shower occasionally to see if the water was warm. Now, normally I don't mind when my girlfriend comes into the bathroom if I'm in the shower because it's all very
No.
because it's all very expected and normal.
No fucking way.
I'll be showering. She'll have a little tinkle, and everyone retains their dignity. But today was not an ordinary day. While she had woken up.
So they're talking about a guy here crawled in a little bowl.
But today was not an ordinary day. While she had woken up and pursued her regular routine, I'd awoken and chosen Gollum.
I could see my boyfriend doing that.
Same.
Totally.
She walked in, sat on the loo, and then saw me. A squat, corrupted flesh sphere splashing in the shallow end of the shower tray. This is very well written. I saw myself through her eyes and a shiver ran through me. However, I saw a way out. Comedy. I remembered I remembered a tweet that I had never thought about until I found myself in this position. I asked her, "Do you ever get on all fours in the shower and pretend to be a rhino?"
What? That's even worse. Why are you trying to? Oh my god. If you tell you were cold or grabbing a soap, like pretending to be a rhino?
Moaning pleasurably in the first rains of the year.
No.
Before she had time to reply, I crawled into the shower and mooed enthusiastically like a grateful little rhino. What the hell am I reading?
Put a ring on him already. He's a keeper.
Husband material. I saw, maybe not. I saw something die in her eyes. She flushed and walked out of the bathroom. We both finished getting ready, avoiding eye contact, and left for work. How do I come back from this and rescue my image as a being with an ounce of sexuality and dignity?
That's why I feel everyone needs their time on the bathroom. I'm not about like sharing because of these things, because you sometimes you want to just crawl in the shower.
Sometimes I just want to be a little rhino.
I would laugh my ass off. To be honest,
Same,
I
me
would
too.
I would be crying in the
Me
bathroom
too.
in the morning
Me too.
and say like, "This is the highlight of my
Yeah.
day."
This is like pure comedy right here.
You're a
Quality
genius.
work.
But would it be attractive? Probably not.
Probably
but
not.
sometimes
Not
funny
everything
being.
needs to be attractive, you know,
Exactly.
because if you think about it, it's very exhausting to always be attractive
Yeah,
for your
exactly.
boyfriend. At least like it's impossible. Maybe you're feeling like this because it's a new relationship, but like over the years, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and funny and like comedy is a big part.
Yeah.
And I would laugh a lot
Yeah.
watching that. So I would say like she's in fault here in a way.
Exactly.
Or at least they don't match. They don't match.
Yeah.
But Wow, what a comeback from this situation. It was already bad and you kind of made it worse.
Yeah.
Very funny though. Very
Really.
funny. All right. I told a girl once that I love dogs. Oh, same. And that I was an active member of a local shelter. She asked if I had dogs, and since this girl was beautiful, I said a lot without even
Oh, a lot. You even went for a lot. At least you could have just said yes, but you said a lot.
a
What
lot.
the fuck?
She then asked to meet them. I told her tomorrow it will be a date. What? You don't have dogs? How are you? Oh my gosh. Cut to the next hour as I'm speeding to the shelter to get as many dogs as I can. Wow. For adoption.
You better keep them. You better
Oh
have kept them.
my god. I think, wow, if he does this already for a girl, damn, adopting a lot of dogs. They said I had to be put on a waiting list and fill out these forms, not knowing that I am trying to get laid. This is ugly.
Yeah, very ugly.
You're starting to be.
When you said, "Oh, doing all of this for a girl," I was like, "He just wants to get laid, but I don't want to be a bitch." But here we go. The next
Oh,
sentence.
you were right all along. Thinking that I have failed, I went to the local dog park. No, dog park to try the last resort. No, not stealing a bunch of dogs, but renting. Yes, renting dogs. This woman, Cassie, was kind of butch, but she had 4 dogs. I told her that I was a dog researcher and that I would need to have the dogs come to my house for a few hours and that she can come and drop them off, plus $500 to sweeten the deal.
Could you not?
She agreed.
Could you just not pay someone to have sex with?
Yeah,
Why
probably
$500 for? Oh, okay. Well,
The next day comes and the girl I am smitten over walks into my apartment and sees 4 giant dogs. She's mesmerized. We have sex. Wow. Good for you. Found out after that she didn't like dogs and she was more of a cat person. Still had sex. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate this guy.
yeah. Not very good.
Wow.
Not very good
And
vibes.
and the girl too.
The
Like,
vibes are not
do
there.
you rent your dogs? I would never rent my dog. Maybe for like a photo shoot is what, but not like
No,
what?
for sure. Like to go to a like an unknown person
Yeah,
house.
and I would
No,
stay
no,
with him
no.
at a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Mm, don't like
No.
this one.
The vibes are off.
Vibes were off.
Okay. Next one. A couple of years ago, I was dating this girl who was obsessed with Harry Potter. Oh, is it me? Like down to the most obscure detail. She had seen the Harry Potter musical.
The Harry Potter.
What
That's
is
good.
this?
I think he typed it wrong, but it's funny. Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
Do you think it's typed wrong?
That's something Harry Potter to do.
Maybe it's the name of the musical, Harry Potter.
I don't think so.
Producer, can you check?
I think there's a Harry Potter music. No. What the hell? What did they
Please
do?
tell me more about it. Is it like the true story, but they sing?
It's a parody.
Okay.
Wow. Oh my god, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter musical.
Wow.
Okay. So, besides all this, she also loved reading fanfic and had posters. Anyway, we'd been dating for a couple of weeks when the movie Inception came out. And I promised I'd see it with her, but she was working on opening weekend, and my friends really wanted to go, so I went with them instead. I know, I'm a dick, and she was upset. I told her that, as an apology, I would write her a musical, a crossover between Inception and Harry Potter called Insnaption.
Inception! Wow.
It was
Creative.
all about Snape and a bunch of Death Eaters using legilimency to invade people's minds. That's really interesting. In 3 weeks, I wrote 14 original songs and a 70-page script. Just because you didn't go to the movies with her, this is a bit intense, but
A
okay.
little suspicious.
Held a reading with a few of our friends, and she forgave me for my heinous crime. She wasn't even that mad to begin with, but I really like this girl.
I think you really like Harry Potter too. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't think you did a 70-page script plus 14 original songs just because you couldn't go to with a girl. I think you did this because you're also a Harry Potter fan. You probably wanted to do this for a while. Okay, but good for
Good
you.
for you, yeah.
So that was it for Reddit stories. This was fun.
Yeah.
Reddit has always the best gems.
We should create a new. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So,
Reddit stories. Okay.
like we mentioned in the beginning, we we are in long relationships. But if we weren't, how do you think it would be going back, or if we break up, or if you're not dating, how would be dating right now for you?
To be honest, I think I had this. I already knew we were going to talk about this today, so I was thinking about it. And I think for the first like 1, 2 years, I would just let life happen, like
Okay.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes a lot can happen when you're single and you're open to it, like nights out, even like doesn't need even some people that are already in your life and you haven't looked at them in that way, maybe you can start looking at them differently once you're single and
True.
more into it. I don't know. So I think I would the first like 2 years I would see what life has for me, and then after those 2 years I would probably try the dating apps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dating apps.
I'm not like a dating app hater because I've heard good stories about it. I've heard
Yeah.
people that found their boyfriend and they are dating for years now. But I don't think I would go for it like straight away. I would just let life happen first.
Yeah. Yeah. I know people that are like almost married now, or married, or have kids that started dating
Yeah.
through an app. If I were to be single again, I'm not sure about the dating app just because I don't think it's much my vibe. I think
Hmm.
probably just like after years of being single, I would be like, okay, maybe
Yeah, might
I
as
need an
well, you
app,
know?
might as
Yeah,
well.
exactly.
But it would be my last resource. And also because since we have this job that we do, I think it
Hmm.
would be weird to be on a
Yeah, I
dating app.
would for sure.
Um, but yeah, I'm not a hater either. I just don't think it's for me. And I also wouldn't be active searching like you were saying. I would be just chill living my life. Um and probably like we still get DMs and stuff. So I
Yeah.
think that would be like what's gonna happen, and probably you can meet someone new at events or whatever,
Hmm.
or new friends. Um but it would be weird, I feel,
Yeah.
dating again. Um I don't know how it would be. Something that scares me of having like a really long relationship is going back into the dating world if that ever happens, because I don't know, what if the person you're meeting is not like, you can't really talk about anything, you know?
Yeah.
If it's all about like physical, and I don't know, it's so weird because we've been talking with the same person for years
Yeah.
about everything.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know, it can happen to meet someone fun, but I would also just be living my life. And
Yeah. I think for like the first year, like being realistic, you would probably be recovering from like the long relationship.
hmm.
And then you would be open to it. I think so.
Do you know, this weekend I was talking with a friend, and he had a relationship for 15 years.
Jesus.
And yeah, they split up. And he was telling me how he thought he was going to be single for the first time in 15 years, that it was going to be like I don't know how this is gonna be. Am I gonna go all crazy, have like a lot of different partners, be all alone for like years? He didn't know how it's gonna go. And within 2 months, he was already
With someone
dating
else. Wow.
someone and doing like a whole relationship again, not just like hooking up or having and he was telling me how maybe that's what he likes and that's what he attracts. So he's like he likes to stay at home, having a regular relationship, cool comfort,
Yeah.
and so that's what he attracted. And I
Yeah.
think it would be kind of similar with me. I don't think I would be that crazy single girl
No,
doing
yeah.
all that and going, nothing wrong with that, but I don't think it's my vibe. So I would probably attract another long relationship
Yeah.
because that's, I don't know, who I am. I like my comfort. I like doing stuff with one person and going on dates and coffee shops and trips.
Yeah.
So I would probably attract that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny how he moved on like that.
That's really quick.
Yeah, that's quick.
That's quick. But maybe because when I said like maybe you would be alone for a year, I feel like I wasn't saying like hooking up and stuff. Like I was saying like
Yeah, I
really like
understood. Just
closing
chilling. Yeah.
yourself. Yeah. Because like it must be so weird to open up to someone else new. But maybe what happened to him is that while he was still in the relationship, he did the like the morning, like
yeah, I think it was about time. So they were like
yeah,
spreading apart for
exactly.
the
So that's why it was so quick.
yeah.
Maybe.
And the great thing is that they are very good friends, and that's what I wish. If I hope I keep my boyfriend forever, but it's something like that happens to us, I would like it to be that way because a long relationship of many years, it's a really big connection. I don't
For
think
sure.
it's just love
Yeah.
in terms of like kisses and cuddles.
Yeah.
It's like a relationship with this person for is a connection. So I would much rather have him in my life either way.
Yeah.
So I think that's really cool that they still are really good friends.
Yeah, that's good.
Very cute.
But isn't it weird for her to see him with the new girl?
She has a partner too, so it's fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can go on all day.
Oh my god, isn't it weird for them?
I don't think so. They talk every day. They have like a kid together, so
okay.
it makes it
Makes sense
easier.
then. Yeah. But yeah.
But I would also consider going on a dating reality show since I love them.
You would?
But not in Portugal. I think our
Yeah.
dating ones are so bad. We have like a farmer dating the farmer.
Yeah, it's really
It's
bad.
so bad.
It's really bad.
It's
yeah.
so bad.
No,
And
but
usually when it's here, it's like everyone. I don't know. I don't think I would date anyone that
No.
goes on dating shows.
no, I don't even watch Portuguese dating shows, so I can't
He's
really.
laughing.
I don't watch reality. Like I don't watch Portuguese TV. Let's
That's
stop
true.
there.
You don't have TV, right?
I don't have Portuguese. Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I only watch
remember you
like
told me this.
Netflix and yeah, that's it. Of course I still get all of the news because social media, guys, don't think of me as like being disconnected from the world because that's not true at all. And in this today's world, you don't need the TV anymore. But yeah, I don't watch Portuguese TV, so I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, you would go in a reality show.
I would.
Okay.
Since I'm very attracted to that because I'm always watching, I would. I think it's fun, but I don't know how I would behave in there. I have no idea.
I would love to watch you. I'd be like, let's go see, let's go watch Iris in the new episode.
Actually, me and my boyfriend watched this one that it's about exes. It's really
Yeah.
cool. It's probably my favorite one. It's called Transit Love. So it's like in a house, there's all these exes,
Yeah.
right? And you don't know which one it's each exes.
Okay, cool.
So it's
cool.
like, yeah.
So, but there's only one X for each.
It has been seasons where someone had two exes,
Okay.
but usually the most common is like pairs. So you don't know how everyone is connected. You just act like you're all single. So you go on dates, and then the other guy that was your ex is watching you go on a new date. It's kind of weird, and sometimes it brings back old feelings and all.
Yeah.
So since me and my boyfriend love that show, we are always saying that if one day we break up, going on that show, and then we can get back together there. But it's very fun. It's one of my favorite ones. I wish they had it here in Portugal.
Yeah.
It was really cool. Or at least I say that when I don't want to do fashion content anymore, I want to just comment on dating shows. Just being there, like commenting about their life.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. That I would love to do.
Yeah,
I would
so
love
fun.
to, like, have you seen what she said about him?
Oh my God.
Drama. But yeah, I would love to do that as well.
Oh, we also watched one together that is Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
We watched on a trip that we made. We always need to watch something. And I feel like the concept of that one is also interesting because it's like you don't see the person, right? So you
No.
need to fall in love by emotions. And sometimes when you see the person, it's totally different from your type.
Yeah.
Do you agree that Love is Blind?
I feel like it's totally possible, that whole concept of falling in love with that person while not seeing the face, or at least having this like very strong, deep feeling for a person.
Yeah.
You know, because you connect.
Exactly.
You don't need to see a face to connect. But I also understand the thing of then seeing the person and realizing that the connection is not enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see both sides. So like both sides. That's a really.
I agree, because I feel like love and like sexual attraction or sex is totally different. So that's why I feel people can cheat, people can love multiple people, because I feel they are two different things. So
Yeah.
when you're falling in love with someone blindly, the love is there still,
Yeah,
but I don't
exactly.
think you can. What you can't force after seeing the person is the other thing. It's like sexual attraction. So it would be weird to force it.
I feel like you could like feel attracted by like a type of voice and the way that people, like a person speaks.
Oh
though.
yeah, that's true.
Like
That's
and
true.
the expressions that they use
Oh yeah, that's true.
just by listening. So I do feel like you can like feel attracted.
Blindly too.
Yeah.
But do you think like when people see, because sometimes on that show they have this encounter, right?
Yeah.
And some of the contestants are like, no, he's not my type. I can't do it. And all the connection goes away.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't go away, the connection, but it's the sexual attraction that they can't force.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not even if the voice is
Nice.
sexy.
Exactly. No. Yeah.
That's true. But I feel it's all about each person's taste, because ugly and beauty are like subjective to each one.
Yeah, for
That's
sure, for
why
sure.
some people find some, I don't know, people were talking about Selena and Benny Blanco and
Benny
stuff, because
Blanco,
he's
yeah.
not like the common beautiful guy, but I bet she's attracted somehow.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something else that it's attracting her.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right, so love is kind of blind.
Love is kind of love is blind to an extent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it is. The connection is blind.
The
rest,
blind.
I
Yeah.
think, you
Yeah.
can't really force it. But maybe that's ways around it. I don't know. But would you consider blind dates? You know, the ones that not even the dating show. I think in America there are some blind dates that people do. So you go to
Yeah.
this restaurant at certain hour and you just like go table.
The people keep going
Changing
around
tables.
changing tables. I feel like that's a fun concept.
Yeah,
you know,
it would be fun if you're single and you're bored, just to go.
just to go talk to people, and who knows what you're gonna find out. But I wouldn't enjoy like, oh, I have this friend that I need to introduce you. Let's go have dinner. And I'm like, wait a minute. I
Oh.
want to see a pic. I want to know about him. I'm not gonna go like,
Yeah, true.
that
I think
wouldn't.
social media works great for that
I
nowadays.
agree.
You're
Yeah.
like, I have this friend, and you check it out. Oh, he's cute, and then you meet, and
Yeah.
that's how things happen.
Yeah.
But do you think there's pros and cons about the social media for dating now? Or just pros? Just helping people out?
I don't know. Of course, there's like the basics of like, oh, my boyfriend likes other girls' pictures. And then there's jealousy, and then there's relationships that are ruined. But I feel like that's really like basic behavior. I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's like if you go deeper, does social media have like a con to a relationship? But I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, it's just a means to, if you're gonna like cheat or like to see girls' pictures, if it's not social media, you can do it somewhere
Exactly.
else,
You can
maybe.
download
Yeah.
Tinder. You can use Tinder. So I don't feel like it's that. Um,
Although there are like people that use it to catfish.
true.
That would be.
The other day this is not related to the catfish, but it's related to the relationship in social media. I was within a group, and then this girl had tagged the boyfriend on a story, and then he didn't repost, and she was really like
Oh my god!
mad about it.
Really?
Yeah, because he didn't repost. And
Hmm.
yeah,
I think
I
that's
was like,
petty.
yeah.
I think that's petty. Like I don't want to force anyone to repost
Yeah,
my
exactly. I
story.
don't know.
Even I don't know, with friends. Sometimes
Yeah.
I repost your story. Sometimes I don't. Just
Yeah.
depends on the day and my time. Like
Yeah.
I'm the same with my boyfriend. It's a little crazy to get mad over
I
that.
know it was. But yeah, sometimes if you're like a bit immature, social media
Yeah.
can be bad.
Have you
But
ever talking about catfish? Have you ever heard or any stories or someone using your pictures to catfish or you know?
I know someone used yours.
Someone used mine on Tinder.
I don't know, but I feel like I think it was like this friends of my boyfriend. He was like, I just found Inez's profile on Tinder or whatever app it was, and I was like, that's not her. And the age was wrong. Do you remember?
It was
And it was
23,
another
I think.
name.
It was I have this print. I don't know if it's from that same time, but I have this print saved on iPhone. Hopefully I can find them so I can put it here. And I was called Rita. Rita was
Rita.
my name. And I'm 23 on Tinder.
You could be a Rita.
You
You could be
so,
a Rita.
I think it's believable.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you could be
And
23.
she picked, or he, I don't know who's behind it, picked like my bikini photos.
Course.
It's a nice hot
Of
profile.
course.
Very hot.
I would.
I wish I could like have a male's profile so I can talk with myself.
Oh my god.
You know,
Let's do it.
that would be so fun.
Let's have a part 2 so we can tell you what happened.
We need to find Rita
We did.
and
We
bring her
did.
here,
Yeah.
confront her. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I had some fake profiles, but I don't know if someone is being like catfished by them. But it's crazy, the whole concept. I remember the MTV show Catfish, and I was like,
It was my favorite show for so long.
it's so fun, but I was like, how do people still get catfish now?
I
You know?
know. Yeah.
Because you have the picture search on Google, you have like so many tools, but people still, I think people are just, they don't want to see the truth.
Yeah,
Actually,
who was it? Was it you who told me about that person that kept talking to
the Korean actor? No. Is it?
I don't know because she was like she knew the truth,
Yeah,
but she preferred
exactly.
to keep
So,
talking.
someone told me this story that it was someone from Portugal, like Portuguese lady, that loves K dramas, like I do and you do. So she loved watching K dramas. So she followed this actors on Instagram and all, and one of these actors that she thought it was like the real profile started talking with her on DM. And I don't know how this happened. Like, how did they communicate? Because I don't think that this lady speak English. I'm not sure. But how did she think that he speaks Portuguese? I don't know how they worked, but they were exchanging DMs. And from what I heard, he told her that they have this thing in Korea, like this almost like this Netflix thing that you can watch a lot of dramas for free. Not for free. It has a subscription, but after you pay that, you have access to all these dramas. So he was like, if you like my dramas, I can give you this thing where you can make a subscription. So you basically pay me X a month, and I'll give you this link to watch a lot of K dramas. So the lady kept sending him monthly payments and sent him directly. So he was obviously conning this lady and taking her money for a long time. And when her kids find out, because this is like, I don't know, 50s, 60s something lady and has like children, grown up children. So when her kids found out, they confronted her and they were shocked that she sent so much money to this guy. And obviously, he was not like the real K-drama actor. So when they confronted her, they were like, Mom, this needs to stop. You can send him any more money. You are being conned. And she was like, okay, fine. I'm not going to send him any more money. Don't tell your dad. And please let me keep talking with him.
Wait, she has a husband?
She has a husband.
And I forgot about that part.
She has. So she just wanted to keep
She's emotionally
that fire
cheating.
lit. She's emotionally cheating, but it's like all she is no like actual cheating, right? Physical cheating.
Yeah.
But she's very excited for all the
But
talking with this man.
It's worse, emotional cheating.
Yeah, it can be true.
It's like if you want to talk to someone, talk to me.
Yeah. She prefers the Korean actor. I'm sorry.
Korean actor. Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was so funny when they told me. Oh my god, poor girl, poor lady, but at the same time, like, how do you think you were talking to this Korean actor?
I don't know.
And give you a monthly access to K-drama. He probably like, I'm guessing she's not great at technology, so he's probably sending her like a very random link that that I also used to watch TV shows, and she sent him monthly payments. But it's so funny that after all that, she still asks to talk with him.
Yeah.
It's like her comfort zone.
Yeah.
Oh. I bet there are so many like this.
So many. I remember I saw a Catfish episode and this girl was convinced that she was talking to Usher or something.
To Usher?
Yeah. I wish.
Wow.
Sure.
But you know how all these celebrities have these Finstas or these Instagram profiles that they keep private because every person that they follow on the main you can see.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like hard if the person keeps saying that, oh no, this is not my official one, but it's my, you know. And now with AI, it's gonna get harder.
I know it is.
Because you're like, send me a pic saying or a video saying how much you love me, and they put Usher saying,
I love you, Britney.
It's gonna be creepy.
It's gonna be creepy.
Wow.
Anyways, we asked you guys to send us like your best dating app stories. All the dramas, all the juiciness, and like your overall experience with dating apps doesn't need to be like a specific drama. And we received quite a few things, so I think we're just gonna go through with it and we're gonna react to it. Basically, this is a bit of a long one, not really long, but yeah. Okay, this girl sent in this message, and I'll read it. This is my story on this. This is my story on dating apps. I matched with a guy when I moved to uni. We talked for a week, and I said I was looking for a relationship. About 1 hour before the date, it texts me, "Hiya, I just want to be honest. I have a girlfriend, but did you want to meet up as friends?"
What the hell?
As I was new and wanted to find some friends and dating experience, as I was fairly new to dating, I decided to go. Anyway, he spent the whole day talking about how great his girlfriend was and how amazing it is dating her.
Wow, good.
I was so confused about it and thought, well, this is the last time I'm seeing this guy. After McDonald's, oh, love that. He asked if I wanted to come back to his home for some fun. So not only did he spend the last 2 hours praising the land his current girlfriend walked on, but then asked another girl to come over to his house. What a creep. He also said it was a poly relationship. They were open to dating others. Whatever floats their boat. Sure it was.
You think it's not?
Probably not.
I don't know, but either way, I think he could mention that when he mentioned that he had a girlfriend.
Sure.
So before the date, say something like, I forgot to mention, I know we're gonna meet today, but I have a girlfriend and but our relationship is open. Are you still open to meet me? Something like that would be nice. Like a
Yeah.
nice heads up.
Yeah.
Oh my god, a poor girl. First days in uni, right?
Yeah.
Not good, not good.
I feel like that must be the hardest part about dating nowadays. Like 90% of the dates are like go wrong and it's
Mm.
frustrating. You wasted your time for nothing.
It's true. I heard that there's gonna, or that is, or there's gonna be an app that is like Tinder, but for friendships.
Mm.
I don't know if people will kind of like lie and still want to get
Yeah.
laid, but if it's not, it must be good because if you're moving into a new college or something, it can be
Yeah.
hard to find friends, and it would be nice to bond over like similar interests, and meet up for that, and maybe if I don't know, they create a relationship. You can even evolve into
Yeah.
dating, but
I agree.
it would be nice.
Okay. I'm gonna read another one and then I'm a girl and I always start conversation first. This time it was actually on Instagram, so a bit more risky. Ooh, I love that. Go you.
I would start a conversation too. If I was single, I would
You would?
DM a guy.
You would? I
Yes.
wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
Oh. I'm
Oh,
shy. I'm very shy.
I'm very shy too, but under like behind the screen, I think I would be like, if I liked a guy or if I thought he was cool on
Oh my god,
Instagram,
but
I
I
would
would
like
die
send
if
a
you'd be
DM.
like, sorry, not interested. I would
Oh my
die.
god.
I would
I would be
die.
like, I'm a very proud person. That I don't know if in English it's the same, but here in Portugal we say like, if you have too much proud, you kind of get defensive. So if I would get that, I would like, what do you mean? I never hit it on you.
What do you mean? I'm
I was just
everybody's type.
I was just complimenting your outfits. Do you think I was interested? I was trying to defend myself
You
there.
would turn she
I would
would
turn
turn
the
into a
tables.
white guy.
Exactly.
Like, what do you mean? I never liked you anyways.
Yeah.
No, I think I've never started a conversation with a guy because I would die. I would prefer to die with a crush rather than be like get a
Heartbroken.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
when I was a teenager, I had so many broken crushes. But would
Really?
always say like, "I like you," and they're like, "Mm, I don't
Really?
know."
How could someone turn you away? I don't know.
I bet they regret now.
Oh, for sure. So I started a conversation with a guy that I was attracted to that I had seen in person before and and wrote him these exact words. Want to know something hilarious? Just picture I was your girlfriend.
Wow.
Ah, that was smooth. It totally worked out. We had 2 days and kissed with wine and carbonara. He even got me Ben and Jerry. So I know for a fact that if you just go for it with confidence, you'll get it. If they reply negatively, you can assume it's their loss. Wow, this is totally on like board with what we were talking about
Yeah, but that
actually.
I wouldn't do. I'm not like the funny type to be like
Yeah.
doing this that type of
I feel
jokes.
like I would do like this more quickly.
I always try to act cool. I'll be like fire emoji on the DM. Just
Eggplant emoji.
just a fire emoji, and then once again keeping my safe zone. If he said something like I'm not interested, I'm like wait, or I have a girlfriend. I'm like wait, it was just about the feet, just about the clothes.
You just have cool style.
Oh my god! But that would you? What would be your go-to joke?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's a cool way of sliding into the
Yeah.
DMs. And if a
Oh my
guy did
god,
that to me, I think I would find it cool.
that's very funny.
Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Começa aqui.
A few years ago, I met this guy on Tinder that I went on a date with, and I didn't really see it going beyond a friendship much. After a few days, he asked me out again. So the day we're supposed to meet comes, and I'm doing something way funnier with my group of friends. So I kind of wanted to bail the date, but didn't want to be rude. So I texted the guy asking if the date was still on. He no longer replies, like never. This was the first time I got ghosted. So this was news to me. People do leave you hanging with no looking back, and your time doesn't matter to them. What I did next was purely out of my annoying need for understanding why people act the way they do. Wait, how the tables have
I know. I
turned.
love a good comeback.
Wow, so she didn't want to go in the
Yeah.
first place. So she was about to ghost him, but since she
Yeah.
was ghosted, she was like, wait, why did you ghost me?
Well, she wasn't about to ghost him.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Not ghost, but she was about to bail on him.
Yeah, or maybe like reschedule.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But to be ghosted is something else. So she proceeds to say, fellows, if you're ghosted and go after it, you're accepting this behavior as normal. So it's totally on you to put up with this again. Dealing with this does cause a lot of struggle, and your time is much more worth it. I don't recommend my example. Okay, so she's past this now. I wouldn't pursue this connection today. But in this case, I wanted to understand why was he the one not interested, and then was I the one ghosted? I was not even that into this guy. So I texted twice or three times. Is everything okay? What the fuck?
Yeah, because like if she's not that interested in him, she doesn't care. So maybe I would be like that as well. Like, why? Like, what's wrong?
Mm,
But if I really liked him and if he ghosted me, I would cry like
oh yeah,
to my
exactly.
room like
Yeah,
the whole night.
exactly.
And I
I
wouldn't
think
be
she
asking.
just didn't like the ghosted part,
Yeah.
even if she wasn't interested. Um, so she asked a couple times, "Is everything okay? What the fuck?" And the messages were read and no reply. A year later, I bumped into him and straight asked about the ghosting. Hey, how is it going? What the fuck was that? And he said he was kind of going back to his ex and didn't know what to say.
Typical behavior.
Typical behavior.
Typical behavior.
Since then, we've been really close friends. It's been 6 years and we struggled a lot to stay out of some toxic behavior. Nowadays, it's fun and games and the best sex I ever had. I'm so confused. Wait. Is this the same story? I think so because a story starting with since
So
then.
they became like friends with benefits, I would say. 6 years,
Oh, so the sex came after
I would
they
say.
bumped into each other, not on the first
Toxic
date, right?
behavior and stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Damn,
Yeah.
it all worked out then.
Happy for you. I mean, it's not like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, but she says it's the best sex she ever
Yeah?
had, so maybe it worked out for them.
Yeah.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow. I matched with this really hot stud that
Oh.
was super interesting and smelled so nice.
Aw.
Oh, that's cute.
Cute.
It takes a lot of good chemistry for me to feel the desire to kiss on a first date, and this time it happened. We just vibed in a hot way. Ooh, wow, it's like I'm there.
You're feeling it?
I'm feeling it. Um, so when it was time to go home, I dropped him off at a student hotel where he was staying, which kind of turned me off immediately because I wasn't picturing myself at 30 years old hooking up with a lad at a frat house. Oh,
Hmm.
okay, so she's 30. The next day, we decided to meet again, and again at the end of the night, I was dropping him off and he invited me to come in. I'm telling you, half of me was face palming myself, and the other half just said, it can't be that bad. He was staying at the ground floor, so it was the only room around. It is then, to my surprise, that his room was a small cubicle with a toilet and a bed with no sheets and I felt myself leaving my body as I closed the sliding door and almost couldn't move around.
Wow.
Everything was very clean and tidy, but damn, I did feel weird. I didn't know him that well, and that space was super uncomfortable and uninviting. The poor guy had not any fault. He was transferred from another place and he was promised the same conditions, but he wasn't followed.
Mm.
Oh, okay. But this to say that you really never know what to expect when you take a wild leap with someone you just met. So be ready or stay away.
Wait, do you think she
She closed the deal.
yeah, on the no sheets bed?
Who knows?
Oh, but that's what I feel it can be. I'm not a hater to age gaps, but what scares me is this type of thing. Like imagine you're 30 and you fall in love with someone that is like 22 and he's still in a frat house or something.
Yeah.
It can be a
No,
little
that's a
weird
turn
or
off.
doesn't have his place.
That's a turn off.
That's a turn off. But would you date someone with a big age gap? Like imagine you're 28 or 9?
Yeah, 8.
28 and someone with 20.
No.
You wouldn't date. Yeah. She's like, "Yeah."
I would date someone with 24,
Okay.
25.
4 or 5 years
Yeah.
different. And
Because
someone
you can't really tell.
and
But
someone with
20, it's a
35.
baby. Someone with 35. That's too close to 40. I'm so sorry. Maybe 32.
It's 4 or 5 years gap
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
like.
I
Yeah.
like a 4 or 5 year gap because I
Hmm.
feel like you can't really tell.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very well.
What about you?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think older than me right now, like 10 years older, for example, would turn me off just because it would be I'm already like in my 30s, so it's
Yeah.
like it's a part of your life that gets a little more serious now. So I don't want someone that it's even more serious.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I don't know how it would be to fall in love with someone 10 years younger. I don't say like it's a no, but I think what would be weird is like the conversation what we
Yeah.
would talk about, and also I wouldn't date someone that is still studying. I think would be too much of a
Yeah.
difference.
Like-
Not like someone that you want to like do something with, like go out for dinner and you're like, I need to study, I need to stay at home, study, I have like an exam tomorrow. Or
What if someone your age was like doing a master or something?
Same, probably.
Same.
I think it would be a little weird, I
Okay.
think, to change up all my plans.
So you
and-
wouldn't support a change of like you're in love with someone and he's like, I need to be a doctor. I need to be a doctor.
Oh my
I need
god,
to
they're putting me on
study.
the spot here.
Oh, I'm getting to the good stuff.
I think that, well, if it was my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, you would be like, I wouldn't break up over that. Like, but if
Yeah.
he told me it was gonna do like 5 years of studying, it would be such a turn off. I would be like, oh my god, really? No?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Study again?
Yeah.
But well, if it was him, I think I would need to support. But if I was single and it was someone that is still studying, I think it would be like an even bigger turn off.
Yeah, I think it's different. Like, imagine if he did like a course like every Friday night and Saturday, you know, something.
Exactly.
But like that would still, you know, like imagine if he still had to study like on Sundays and then working on the week. It would still be hard.
Exactly. But it's not like as a full-time student.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna read another one. 1 week before the COVID pandemic, I matched with this guy that was super cool and nice, and we started talking regularly. We had a lot in common, but we were from different cities. A week after the quarantine set in, and we weren't able to meet. So we kept talking and even started some video or phone conversation along the way. We became very close, and this went on for around 2 months without meeting in person. So by the time we were finally able to meet, we almost had a relationship on the way. But I kept thinking about how much of a match it would be in person, because only in person you would know for sure if you match or not. Yeah, I agree. I went to visit him, and as soon as we were closer, I knew it wasn't a match.
Oh my god. Why
This
is that?
became, I don't know.
I want to know details. It was like, what?
He smelled weird.
Was it short? Was it
It was short.
too tall?
Like he had an expression on his face, like,
Oh my god, I want to know.
like crazy eyes.
Hello. Too much eye contact.
Too much eye contact. Too little eye contact.
Too little.
Too handsy.
Too handsy.
Not enough handsy.
Who like knows? People write the craziest details and leave out the most precious one.
Maybe it's coming. Let's see. This became a weird struggle for me because on one side I had this super healthy, nice, good communication relationship. And a guy that really was into me and had his head sorted out, which is rare.
True.
But on the other hand, I felt nothing. You know, you can't force it.
That's what we were talking about in the beginning. So I think she just didn't feel it.
She did the Love is Blind. She had the Love is Blind experience.
Exactly.
She was like she had a connection, but then when she saw him, the spark wasn't there. And I feel like the opposite can happen actually as well. Like you can talk to someone and then it's like, and then you can be together and it's like you just click.
Wait. You click?
Yeah.
So you have the physical spark and the connection?
Yeah. I feel like it's possible.
I don't know if isn't that like what it's supposed to happen? So first the physical connection is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that for example, maybe you can text a guy and it's like, oh, I don't like, you know, like I don't like the way he writes. We have nothing to talk about, and then you meet and it's like, oh, like we actually clicked a lot and we couldn't stop talking.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And then it's just like
by text, but I think it's also possible that you just have the physical, like I don't know, you talk with someone on DMs or Tinder and you're like, oh my god, he's so hot, but then when you meet in person it's like
nothing there.
Nothing
going on.
Or nothing for you.
Yeah. Okay. As I wasn't sure and confident about myself and my needs and choices, I felt like I was being superficial and spoiled, dreaming about a guy that has it all that is probably never gonna exist. So in person, I realized that we had very different manners in almost all fields.
Okay.
I'm drawn to everything aesthetic, and he didn't care about his clothes or if they even matched. They weren't even his size, as he was almost 2 meters tall and wearing a size large.
Okay.
He didn't know how to present himself to different occasions or how to behave like I'm used to. There's no right or wrong in this, I don't judge, but I was putting myself through a lot of uncomfortable situations out of fear of being unfair and materialistic or superficial. The truth is, I was judging myself too much for needing to be attracted to him in other ways more than intellectual. He didn't even have my type of humor, and I cringed on the inside a lot of times. But he's a very nice man and a good, smart person.
Yeah, I bet he is. He's gonna find someone for him, probably.
Yeah.
I think if it was just one of these things, like the clothes or the manners, just one of it, you could tell him, and if he likes you enough and the connection is strong enough, he might put on some work to change it, because I don't think it's that I don't know. I think some people need to adjust to each other to make it work. So it's not like one thing doesn't suit you and it's like break up.
Yeah.
So if it's, I don't know, the clothes, he probably never was into fashion and you give him a little insight, he might just change his style and make it work for you. But if it's like, it's not funny for you, not funny enough, he's cringe, it's the clothes, it's too tall, like all that together, then it's probably no match, because it's not his fault either. I bet he's a good guy.
Yeah. for sure.
Oh my.
Here you go.
Okay, we have a last one. You sent a lot of them, but we had to make it short, so this episode is not 3 hours long. So maybe if you guys want, we can do dating again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one, it's very futuristic. This summer, I met a guy on Tinder. He used ChatGPT to write from his side and swipe girls of a certain parameters. Then the AI would text on his behalf on Tinder and add automatically girls to his Instagram if the conversation went well. On an actual date, he had no idea what was written in the chats before. AI even used his audio messages on Instagram with his pre recorded voice. This guy is a genius, Loki.
That's a low-key genius.
Okay, like you need to write all the all the right things on
Yeah.
ChatGPT to have this system work.
Yeah.
So certain parameters, he write like just swipe right to blonde, tall, whatever he wants. Then only if the conversation goes right, you add to Insta. Then pre-recorded messages to make a date work, and he just appears.
Yeah.
Just on the set date, he was like, let's
So
go.
what have we been talking about?
Let's be going on.
Wow.
He can put on some pre-recorded jokes to all of them, so he kind of like knows.
That's insane. That's like a new level of laziness. Just
Exactly.
like don't do that. Don't do dating apps if you're gonna do that.
Exactly, because I think the whole point of dating apps, I think there must be some fun in like the whole DM part and exchanging the flirt. If you just want to meet someone on the actual date, then just go on
a blind date.
dates.
Yeah, exactly.
But actually, in Portugal, we don't have. I don't think we have that blind dates thing. So maybe he lives on a.
Maybe we do if we search enough.
Yeah, maybe. You're curious.
I'm curious.
Thank you for sending your stories. I love your stories and also the Reddit ones. I love stories.
Same. I could stay here for hours.
Yeah. So for this specific topic, I think I have only one more question for you before we hop into the game. We have a game later today. So regarding relationships, and I know you are in a long relationship, how do you think people should keep the relationship interesting after, if it's like a long relationship? And inside the same question, if you prefer a comfortable relationship or a more sparkly butterflies relationship?
Okay, I think I'm gonna start with that because I feel like if you have a long enough relationship, the spark and the butterflies are not gonna be there anymore. And it's not like I don't want to be like a party pooper, but like, of course, you can have like little moments in a life together where you feel something inside, like, oh, like I really love him, you know, like, and that's a new, I feel like that's a new level of butterfly once you're in a long relationship. It's like, oh, like that's why I love him. That's why I'm in this relationship.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like you feel that thing that you felt in the first months, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that feeling, even though it's amazing, and I feel like that's why so many people cheat as well, because you crave that
specific
feeling. And it's an amazing feeling because the world is like amazing during those first months, you know, like everything is amazing, like everything about the person is amazing. You have like your first kiss, the first sex, like you just like, I don't know, it's like everything's perfect. I don't know what I was saying.
No. I love that. But you know, I heard that I heard that the butterflies, I actually saw this on TikTok, and the butterflies are actually
bad.
Yeah, not bad, but they are not love. They are you're nervous.
Yeah.
You're
I knew what I
nervous.
was saying. Because those first feelings are also they are also there because you don't quite know the person yet.
Exactly. You're
So that
anxious and
exactly.
nervous.
And
That's
it's
why you
like
get the
an adrenaline
butterflies.
rush.
Exactly.
And that's why you love it. But it's impossible to keep on feeling that
Yeah, I feel the
after
same.
like 5, 6, 7, 10 years.
Yeah, because you're not like on edge. You're not like, oh my god, it's gonna hold my hand now. It's gonna like, what is gonna reply to this?
Yeah.
Like, you know this person, like the
Yeah,
nervous, and that's the whole point. I feel, because
Yeah.
the good part of a long is, maybe it's not for everyone, but the good part of having a long relationship is exactly that comfort, that like, I know this is my person, so it's
Yeah.
the person that you're the most comfortable with.
Yeah.
And that's also good. So obviously you're not gonna feel nervous around them.
Exactly.
It's the
That's a
whole
really
point.
bad sign if you do.
Yeah, exactly. So I
uh,
don't think the butterflies are gonna
no.
be there.
So,
But you can keep it up, right? Or like, how do you keep it interesting even without the butterflies?
yeah, I feel like you just need to like go on little dates still, book stuff that you know excites the both of you.
Yeah.
Like traveling for me is always like really like good to like resparkle the
Yeah.
relationship. I don't know, even like having cooking dinner sometimes.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's good. I don't know, but I feel like it's impossible not to keep like not to I feel like both feelings are valid. Both things
Mm-hmm.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Like the relationships, the butterflies and the sparkles in the beginning are amazing, but so are the comforts
Yeah.
and having a person there for you.
True.
I don't feel like you need to pick. I feel like it's one thing about not knowing the person, and then it's one thing about really knowing the person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's all about like, butterflies is for dating and comfort is for
Yeah.
like a long relationship or like a stable relationship. And they are both good, but to keep it interesting, I agree with you. Some dates, I think doing new stuff
Yeah.
together, it's how you fit it, because uh that's kind of another type of butterflies. You're like not nervous around each other, but you're doing something exciting,
Yeah.
new for both of you, like dates, trips, whatever. And also keeping it, I don't like when people are like, this is my person, so I'm gonna be completely like careless.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it still need to be, I don't want to like to be on my worst appearance to him ever, just because I'm comfortable around him. I don't want to like be very careless every day, but then if we're gonna go on a dinner with friends, then I'm gonna be all pretty, you know? I think that's also important, but maybe it depends on the couple. But for me, since I'm all about aesthetics, I think it matters to me, and I think it's good to put on an effort.
Yeah.
And it's not like you need to put like full on makeup every day when you wake up, like
and then go back to bed like,
Like,
oh, good morning.
but put on an effort sometimes, not
Yeah.
be like completely careless around your partner, or like smelling like shit.
Yeah.
It would be nice to
I
keep it
agree.
tidy.
I agree.
Oh my god. Should we play games?
Yes. We have a very fun one today.
Oh my
It's
god.
easy, but it never goes wrong.
Mm.
And we're gonna play He's a 10, but.
He's a 10, but. So he's a 10, but after this thing that we're gonna say, we can lower the rate, right? So we can give him a new rate based on this. He's a 10, but he takes 1 hour to pick the right song for his Instagram story. Your face.
Because I've never had that in my life, so it's hard to imagine. Taking an hour for music to a story. It's not like a turn off.
Yeah.
But it's like weird. It's like, can you just pick the fucking song? Are you an influencer?
I think for me, if it was like once, like, I don't know, these stories like really great. I need to pick the perfect song. I can even see my mom doing that.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah. But if it was like every day, then
but
like
it's not
friends.
but it's not something that that has anything to do with me. I was just leave him there. It's like, okay,
do your thing.
When you're done, just come.
Yeah, I think still a 10 because I'll probably take that time to do other shit while he's there, like entertain.
Maybe a 9.
Maybe a 9.
Maybe a 9. Let's go for a 9.
Okay. He's a 10, but he claps every time the plane lands.
That's outrageous.
I want to be a good person.
That's outrageous.
I want to be a good person, but I love to travel, and this would like be such a turn off. Taking the bath.
I'm trying to imagine. It depends. Like if it was like for fun, like if it was like everyone's
joke.
laughing, it depends.
But imagine he got really nervous. On flights.
Yes, thank God.
Oh my God, poor guy. I don't want to be mean, but like this would be so annoying. I think
an 8?
6.
You would only need to deal with it like 4 times a year.
I could put my
4
AirPods,
times, 6 times a year.
Maxes,
and then you'd be like,
I don't know this person. I don't know. Okay, an 8. We can go with an 8.
Yeah.
Let's be kind.
Okay. This is like a serious one.
Oh.
Oh. He's a 10, but he already has a kid.
Wow. We got serious all of a sudden. I don't. It depends on the kid's age, maybe. It depends on the kid's age. If it's like,
it's not gonna be like super old, unless you're dating like a 50-year-old guy.
No, but if it's like a baby, it would be so fresh. I don't think I could.
No. Okay, let's imagine
4, 5.
4 or 5.
I think so.
It's like, you're not my mommy.
Thankfully.
Thank God, you little brat.
No, but to be honest, like, it has a pro though, because you lose the pressure to have kids.
That's true. Like, you already have that.
You can be a stepmom. It's not that bad. But oh my God, at the same time, you are rushed into having kids, but it's gonna be kind of your kid somehow. It's a little serious.
Yeah.
Nervous.
I'm trying to picture myself, because if it's a guy that I really liked,
it's not.
And he has like a cute kid.
Yeah.
And he still and he still makes time for me.
You know what? Some people say that it's a turn on guys that have kids, because you can see like the
way
the kind side. So imagine you're at this coffee shop and this really stylish guy appears with a little tiny kid.
They're
like,
oh, the other day we saw one and he had like a little surfer boy, like blonde with long hair, and it was really cute.
See what I mean?
And it was like a turn on.
It's a thing. So maybe it's still a 10. Maybe it's
could be
an 11 because it's kind.
Could be. Unless he has like problems with the ex. Because like he's always gonna, like the ex is always gonna be in his life forever. True. Maybe they see each other every weekend. Like,
True.
It's tense. I don't know. I feel like we needed more details on this.
We can make up our minds. I think it's still a 10.
Okay.
I don't want to lower it or go high because he has a kid. It has pros and cons, so he's still a 10.
Okay.
We need to think about this 10 if it happens, but it's still a 10.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. He's a 10, but he knows the calories of every food.
He's a dream, bro.
Like, does he tell me?
Yes.
Is he telling me?
Yes.
I don't want that.
It's gonna be like you're at this restaurant and you say like, I want a banana split, and he was like, you know that's 500 calories.
Why not just have the banana, darling? Not without the split.
No, please order, but just know that it's 500 calories. Oh my god.
No, I don't want that.
It's a turn off.
Yeah.
It's
he's a
you can talk to him and say that you don't want that to happen, but I think probably it drops to a.
But you know what? Like, it
7.
would also be a turn off to date someone obsessed with food. Imagine, like, oh, are you having like I don't know. Imagine you want to do like this amazing carbonara, and it's like, I'm just gonna have my chicken with rice.
Oh, someone that is obsessed with diet, like
bland.
Exactly, that would be
bland chicken.
That's such a turn off. I would much rather have someone obsessed with food, like the opposite. Like, oh my god, let's have carbonara. Oh, yes, please. Put a ring on it. That would be.
Let's have carbonara. Let's do the carbonara dance.
I will marry this man.
I agree.
Oh my gosh.
I agree.
If it's obsessed with diet
we need
and calories,
to give him.
I think it drops to a 6.
6.
I like food
I
a
think
lot.
6 as well.
Yeah. Not the gym type. Oh my god. So, he's a 10, but he has a tattoo with his ex's name.
That's
Brenda on his finger, on his hand. Brenda.
On his hand?
Yes. Brenda.
For everyone to see.
Yeah. Anytime he like
I don't think I could do it.
Holds your hand, you only see Brenda.
I don't think I could do it. I would be like, please get that removed and then come to me.
What if he
and you're
you
still
say
a 10.
You say that and he says, okay, I talked with my tattoo artist and he can change it up to Sophia.
No. No, because I knew it was there before.
You could only see Brenda.
Yeah. And then Sophia is not gonna be like all fucked up.
What
it's gonna be like something.
What if he covers with something else? Can you still visualize the Brenda always? So it needs to be removed. It needs to be laser.
Laser removal.
Oh my god.
Everyone does it. Everyone does it. Everyone's taking off the tattoos now, so I
see what you mean.
Yeah.
Take Brenda
And then
off.
if you did, he would still be a 10. But if you were like, oh babe, it's okay, babe, it means nothing, then it would be like a 5.
Yeah.
I could never.
I agree. Oh my god. I would ask though, I would ask not laser, but to just put some risks on top. Just to cross it. I would prefer.
That's a savage.
So it's like my mark now.
Yeah.
Crushing Brenda.
Crushing Brenda.
Don't pretend it wasn't there. Just crush Brenda. Oh my god. Okay, next. He's a 10, but he has proposed before. So he was engaged before.
I don't think I could do it.
Really? I thought you were going to be
we
like
had that conversation
forgiving.
before.
We had.
I don't want to be. I want to be the first girl you propose to. I have that. I think it's really important. Because, like, I don't know. I think it's like a huge thing, like to have someone else have proposed to someone before. Like you, at some point in your life, you thought that you were gonna marry her and stay with her forever.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna date you. Like, do you still think about her? I don't know. I think it's
for
weird.
me. I don't think it would matter. I think it would still be a 10. Like, I don't think like the best would, since maybe because I don't like, I'm not about all the marriage thing. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me that. And also, even long relationships, I don't think it would be.
I wouldn't mind a long relationship either.
It's just like the proposal.
Yeah.
I see.
He's a 10, But he calls the waiter with sounds like pss, pss, pss.
No, not with sounds. No, that's really rude.
No, if
that's
you're rude to a waiter, it's like you're a 2.
You're a 2. You're a 2.
Yeah, you're a 2. There's no discussion here. I'm just gonna go straight on to the next one. And this is the last one. He's a 10. But he still has his ex's nudes on his phone.
The nudes?
Not the nudes.
First, I would be like, show that to me.
Let me see the quality.
Let me see. What do you have in there? And then I would ask him to delete.
Same.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you still have them?
Yeah.
Do you still look at them?
Yeah, we shouldn't even need to ask to delete. So he's gonna drop down.
Yeah, it's 10. Like you know what to do.
Yeah, you should like. It's a new relationship. You ended one, so at least the nudes you need to take out. I don't mean like the ones of you together. Like you can keep those.
Same.
But the nudes, you're not gonna like hang with me with the nudes of your ex on your phone. So
I know it's really weird.
He's gonna drop to 5.
5. 5 is a good number. What if it was like he's a 10, but like his last post on Instagram is a picture with his ex?
Oh, that's fine. I think
that's fine.
That's fine. I think. Yeah, it's like his past. He didn't.
But it's like the first picture.
The first picture. So the latest one.
The latest one.
Oh my god.
From like 6 months ago, but he hasn't posted yet. Saying, "Love of my life."
Oh my god. It's not a turn off completely, but
yeah, I think I would be like,
let's post a new one. Second love of my life.
That's really weird. I don't want that, you know? Like I would need like just archive that.
Yeah, archive is good.
Archive it.
I think he should. If he's looking for someone new, I think he should archive.
Because if he was like down there at the bottom of the feed,
exactly.
Like, okay, it's like it's the first picture, you know?
Yeah, it's weird.
But yeah, I wouldn't like his like a 7. But if he archives it,
it's a 10
it's
again.
A 10 again. He comes back.
That's good.
That's good. That's all for Dating World today, guys. It was really fun.
I'm curious about next week's theme.
Yes, me too. I think it's your turn.
Yes. I have no idea what we have here left. Let's see. Gossip part 2.
Oh my god, we're on a roll here.
We're on a roll of
juicy things.
Oh my god, we need to do homework though to see what's happening in a society, Hollywood and all, and talk about the gossip, all the juicy gossip.
I love that. Love that. Yeah, we need to come back informed for you guys. And please send us stuff, okay? Our DM is always open for you. We love reading our messages. We love reading our stories. Please keep sending us. Send us ideas of themes, like good themes. What do you want to be inside the ball next week? Send us.
Send us. And even about gossip, if you have crazy gossip stories between you and your friends, your enemies, or even if there's any celebrity gossip you want us to touch on, send it over.
Exactly. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.
See you next Monday.
We love you.